Hello, lovely to be able to look back on a terrific Blades victory. 3-1 away at Hull, making it 7 points from their last 3 games. I'm watching with Courtney, Sweetman-Kirk and Kevin Gage, and it's lovely to be able to look back on a pretty good all-round performance, guys.
Yeah, it's a fantastic win, 3 goals. And Hull were pretty poor, to be fair, but sometimes they're the games where you can slip up, so you can only beat what's put in front of you, and it's a very professional performance from the Blades.
For a lot of the time, Sheffield United looked like the home team.
Yes, it certainly sounded like the home team as well, with the amount of support we took down there. And they made some noise, as they always do, the good old travelling Blades. But I mean, let's be honest, it's a great 3 points, but it was a very, very poor game. Hull contributed to their own demise, really. They shot themselves in the foot with their defending, especially from the set pieces. And they're the type of games that you just have to go there, do the job, get your points and go home. I don't think anyone's going to look back on that game with any particular fondness. Maybe John Egan for his 2 goals, and maybe Billy, although he won't like to be reminded of the penalty miss. But fortunately, it didn't matter, did it, at the end of the day?
Half time, it was 1-0, and a terrific goal, that one, from Billy Sharp. 252 now in all matches, on his 300th of appearance. That wonderful cross from the right, and then Billy doing what Billy does with the header.
Well, exactly. The cross was superb. The way that the whip that it got on it, and it was coming back towards him. Billy, as he is, right place, right time, and we know with Billy, if you put the right balls into him, he's going to score goals, and living proof of it today.
And Morgan Gibbs-White, who put that cross in, and came close to scoring himself in the second half. He was your tip for man of the match. Yeah,
definitely not far off. I think, again, his movement for that goal was fantastic, and initially to get on the ball and get the cross, and as you say, had a fantastic chance on his weaker foot as well, and just did all the basics and did all the simple things well today, I thought.
Well, Billy, many congratulations on the 3 points today. How satisfying a day's work was that?
Yeah, important after the setback we had in midweek. We'd have preferred 9 points for the week, but 7 is a good week for us. Hopefully we can keep building on that now. Getting that first goal always helps, and I thought in spells in the game we was really good, and then had a little sloppy spell where we let them back in the game, but saw it out and got the 3 points.
It seemed to that extent then quite the learning exercise today, because there were large parts of the game that the Blades dominated until that spell. Perhaps proof that whilst you are turning the corner, there's still work to be done.
Yeah, Tyler Smith came on and he changed the game a little bit for them, getting in behind us, which we had to adapt to that, and they scored the goal, which gave them a lift. But then I think we got back control of the game, but then was just sloppy in the final third with what we was doing. So, but we've seen the game out, so we've got the 3 points. We know we can be better, and we want the clean sheets, but 3 points is the main thing.
How much has it been quite the process then to get up to speed to what Slavici Kanovic wants you as a group of players to do?
Yeah, he wants us to believe in ourselves a little bit more, and I think we are doing that now. We've brought a few fresh faces in, which has helped us, and they've been influential. Morgan Gibbs-White, obviously the standout one, where he's scoring goals, creating goals, so he's been brilliant. Gives us a lot when we're going forward. The gaffer's been on to us about our set piece has not been good enough. He's given us all the detail, and we haven't, put them into action and performed them. So he'll be delighted with that, I'm sure, because we've got 2 set piece goals today, which the delivery is great, and Eags has got on the end of them.
But you started the scoring. How sweet a moment was that? Goal number 3 for the campaign.
Yeah, I'm delighted to get on the score sheet, because I feel as though I've been playing pretty well, but not getting on the score sheet. Getting the assist and what have you. But no, great ball from Morgan today, and you can see how pleased I was going over to him, because it was a great ball and couldn't really miss. So disappointed with the penalty, but main thing was getting 3 points.
Yeah, the first penalty miss in 3 years, I gather.
Yeah, disappointing, but it hasn't cost us today. So just delighted we got the 3 points. We got, when we get the first goal, we seem to be so much better, and when we got 3-0 up, just took us foot off the pedal a little bit, let them back in the game, but seen the game out and got the 3 points.
Second half, penalty will gloss over. Billy will not be happy to have missed it. He'd have loved to have had 2, I'm sure, but these things happen. It was a fine save. After the interval, it was the John Egan show. 2 terrific headers.
Yeah, he's good in both penalty areas, isn't he? He wins his defensive headers, and he's obviously a threat going forward. I can genuinely say I was amazed at the inability of Hull to defend those set pieces, and just the way they went about their marking duties was just incredible to me as an ex-defender. I would never ever coach defending like that, with the pushing and the shoving and the holding and the shirt pulling, the blocking, just the antics.
It was
that they
staggering
got involved
that the referee didn't get involved.
Well, there was so much going on all the time. I don't think you could isolate any one particular defender or one incident. It was just a culmination of things. Ridiculous defending, and I'm really pleased, obviously pleased that we've got the 2 goals and got the win, but I'm pleased that Hull paid the price for their nonsense, to be honest. It was annoying me in commentary.
Yeah, we could tell. And you'd be pleased as well for Big John getting those 2 headers.
Yeah, as I say, it's great for defenders. You know, they head balls away for fun in their own box, but it's nice when they get a bit of credit. And you know, he's got the winning goals, as it were, today. So yeah, a thoroughly good good all-round performance from Sheffield United, without being outstanding in any one particular area. We just kind of got the job done professionally.
It just took their foot off the gas a little bit in the second half. Billy Sharp went off. There were 1 or 2 changes of personnel, and Hull managed to pinch a goal and have another one, which was disallowed.
Yeah, I think that the one that was disallowed, it was initially disallowed for offside. I think we were quite lucky there. I don't know whether the play went on. Obviously, the flag went up, so if play went on, I think we stopped defending, knowing that it wouldn't have counted. And the goal that got scored, I think we just switched off for 5 minutes, and I talked about before the game about game management, and we just didn't manage that 5 minutes or so very well. A couple of bobbly balls where we didn't win the second ball effectively, a good cross in the box, yeah, and you know it was a decent goal. But I think for us that's where Slav, it'll just be tinged with a little bit of disappointment for those 5 minutes that we weren't really at it, and you know we know defenders and goalkeepers love clean sheets, so they'll be slightly disappointed. But all in all, it was a good performance.
But it's momentum, isn't it, Courtney? You know, we're upwardly mobile, we're going up the table.
Exactly, we're scoring goals, we're winning games, we're getting the 3 points. So that, in essence, is the most important thing. You know, we'll go back, they'll do the analysis back at the training ground and look at why we conceded that goal and look to remedy that. But all in all, the most important thing is we've got 3 points in front of a load of travelling fans, and momentum and happiness is good at the moment. I'm
smiling. Courtney certainly is. I think you are as well, Kevin.
Yeah, there's a tinge of a smile, yeah. We've got 3 points and it's a good away day for Sheffield United. Of course we're smiling.
Excellent. And moving on now to the cup game on Tuesday night. For the time being though, what a lovely way to celebrate. Sheffield United beating Hull City 3-1.